YouTube family. How you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, we're going to talk about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And the question I'd like to discuss tonight with you is this. What do you think is underneath all of those decision-making ideas? It seemed like that Meghan and Harry's decision-making abilities, every decision they make is ass backwards. It makes no sense. And I've come to the conclusion, a couple of things. Number one, at the immediate of it all is that they are running out of money. Not in our everyday person sense, but in that high, very expensive upper crust lifestyle. See, they got to spend millions on their security alone every year. Then they got that $30 million Montecito mansion. And then they've got the lifestyle. The private jets, I don't know if they pay much of that. Maybe the charity pays for it or they grift. They just leech off of friends. I don't know how long that's going to last. But they need to get Netflix money, those $50 million, $100 million. They got to get that kind of deal every other year or so to keep up with their lifestyle. Lady C says that at the very least, they need about $500 million, tucked away, and to be able to at least manage their lifestyle. And I think that's right, because they really do, because they live, a very expensive lifestyle. Also, I think underneath all of that with Harry and Meghan, I believe Harry is in fact a dimwit. And I don't mean it as an insult. I mean that Harry just don't have the ability to think things through. He can't critically think. He just thinks of the immediate gratification, and he doesn't understand there are consequences for every single decision you make. So the royal family, his father, his brother, and Kate and all them, they knew that he was a dimwit, but they kept him protected until he met Meghan. And being with Meghan exposed to the world just how dim-witted Harry is, really. Just how he just can't do it. He's not a critical thinker. He only thinks of immediate gratification. And with Meghan and this whole financial situation, she sees more clearly the financial straits they're in than he does. Now let's get to Meghan. Meghan, on the other hand, is extremely disordered. And I wondered, because I always stay mindful when I have strong negative reactions against a person or a subject or an issue. I stay mindful. I'm like, so what is it about Meghan and make me go, ugh? I figured it out. I think Meghan is so disordered that people can sense, smell it, and see it. And it's a repellent. It turns us off. Let me explain. Meghan Markle, have you heard of have you ever smelled someone that had a really bad infection in the mouth, or they had an infection on the skin that did not heal and they weren't treating it? And like a homeless person, you can just smell the rotted flesh. Or if someone had, you can smell it and you can't get that smell out of it. You know something is wrong. If they got an infection in their mouth, or you got an infection in your private area or on your skin, it's untreated, it starts to smell rotted flesh. This is not literal, this is figuratively. So when Meghan, that's her personality. She is so disordered. I don't know if it was her mother. I don't know what happened to her when she was a child with her father. I know that her father may have provided financial resources to her, but something emotionally is not right with Meghan. And we can see it and we can smell it, because she dwells in the realm of fantasy. So she's not rooted in self or rooted in reality. She can't be. And I believe that when she married, she stumbled upon Prince Harry to her detriment, because she completely and totally lost her mind. So now she's grabbing on the title. She's grabbing on labels. And she's desperate now, because she can run numbers and tell, oh shit, this money's going to run out quick. So she is desperate. Harry is just, he knows, but he's not as desperate as Meghan. Meghan is also very sick, and we can smell it. That's why when people around her, they repel, because we can innately understand when someone is sick. And I think that's Meghan Markle. And I do mean that and from my own eyes looking at her. Did you see her with Michael Bublé and that smile? That grin when she was standing in line. She'd be standing in line meeting celebrities and stuff. So she's grinning and her mask falls and you see the real her. She is, I can't imagine in that house, in that mansion by herself with her bottles of wine and her crazy thinking. It's probably crazy thinking all day, in my opinion. I really do believe that. All right. Also, I think that I wonder anyone else in a healthier space. And that's why I say, Meghan, she needs some black friends. She needs black female friends. Not Oprah, not Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry's got his own issue. We know you, Tyler Perry, how you allegedly had to pay out Christian Keys. We know you got issues. And Big O, we've heard about you and your issues. Meghan, those are not your friends. You needed to build some friendships with some real black female friends, and they would have told you. They would have been your grounding source. They would have said, Meghan, just stop. Stop going to these events with these elegant events. For what? These people don't give a shit about you. They're laughing at you behind your back. And then they would your black female friends would scrutinize WME. They would say, what has Rahm Emanuel done for you? And if it means that you got to keep showing your face, knowing that your face and your personality repels people, the best thing to do is to fade to black and build your life behind the scenes. I said that, over a year ago when I started talking about Meghan Markle. But she can't do it because she's so desperate for attention and acknowledgement and praise. But none of that's going to make her feel better. Because Meghan, you actually you snagged a prince. You got over $100 million and you still ain't satisfied. You still won't go away. You know why? Because you are not rooted and you are disordered and you need help. Harry, on the other hand, Harry can always go back to his family. I said that. They will protect him. He will be protected. Meghan, on the other hand, you, on the other hand, no. And you keep bothering these people. And why? And I always say, why is it that Princess Kate, Princess Catherine, and Prince William, why should they dim their light if they will soon be queen or king? Why should they dim their light for you and Harry, Meghan? Why? Who the hell are you? You got over $100 million and you married a prince and you guys can go out and you can build your own empire, your own world. You already got a leg up than most people. You got more money than Trump. I think Trump got, $100 million from his father? You guys got more than that from Netflix and Spotify and all that. There's no excuse. But you know what? You are so disordered and people can smell it. And the only thing that you can to get rid of that smell is to start healing. But I told you that royal title and stuff, that, you know what? You are drinking out the poison chalice and you will never find peace. You will never find peace in this world, Meghan. Sorry. Not until you give that shit up. Give all the titles up. It's not yours. You are not, they can call you Duchess, but you are not Duchess. They can call you royalty. You are not royalty. You just married a prince, a dimwit. But if you want to be really respected, get your own shit, Meghan. Build your own world, your own empire with your own grit, your own intelligence, your own hard work. Do it yourself. Otherwise, no one will ever respect you. And you know what? You can't do none of that until you get rid of that stinky infection of yours. Get rid of it. It stinks. All right, guys. It stinks like hell, by the way. And we can smell it. I can smell it just looking at it on TV. I can smell it. I can smell it and I can spot it. All right, guys. I want you to leave your comments in the chat. I want to thank you for watching and I'll chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao. Mwah.